Hey everybody, Puff here, back for the end of 2022 with one last hurrah. This time we've got the long-awaited champion level up tier list. This entire endeavor took place over a 4-hour-long stream, which Breezy was graciously able to cut up into highlights. So the bad news is, since there's so much happening during the stream, there was a lot that had to be cut out in this video. If I end up missing your favorite champion, I'm sorry. But the good news is, if you want to leave a comment asking about your favorite champion, I'll do my best to respond with the reasoning for why I put them where I put them on the tier list. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this little vid right before the end of 2022, and have a safe and happy new year. See you guys next year. We're going to be doing a tier list of all, I don't know how many, I'm thinking it's like around 108, 107 Legends of Runeterra champions, including the ascended level up animations, and I'm going to be ranking them. I just want to make it very clear that this is the definitive tier list for all Legends of Runeterra level up animations. All other opinions are wrong. It's basically in chronological order. So we're going to be starting all the way from the beginning back in Foundations. We're going to get all that spinny card action and everything. It's the sweet, sweet goodness of it all. And we're going to be ending on the most recent World Ender expansion. It'll be a good time. It's going to be truly a journey through all the level up animations. So Garen's level up animation is it's really interesting actually, because it's a spinny animation, and it's actually quite fitting for Garen because that's what he does, right? In League of Legends, he spins around, spin to win Garen, you know. And I actually really, really love that his sword ends in his hand after the level up animation. It's like so fucking clean. Like, look at that. It just snaps into place. And I actually feel like it's one of the few level up animations where the actual animation kind of fades right into the integrated card art, which is really fucking sick. It's so simple, but it works in my opinion. I think he really works for the spinning. I actually think he's like a high B, low A in my opinion. It's kind of like a standard in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep this we're gonna say bottom of A, and we'll move it around. So Lucian has two different level up animations. I already know where Lucian goes, but I'm gonna play it for you guys because Lucian's level up animation is crazy.
We're gonna need more coffins.
Lucian's level up animation is literally insane, guys. When Senna dies, it's even more fucking amazing. It's like, it goes so unbelievably hard for no reason at all. Why does it have to go that hard? That's just an S. I'm sorry, guys. It's like the composition of that level up animation gives me freaking chills. It's like when you see the Sennas together, the Senna and Lucian together, and then they separate, and they like turns back into the guns like spinning, and then he like pew pew pew. And also that in that level up animation, you do get a little bit of like the eerie music. It's so fucking good. Lucian's an S, no question. Lux is an interesting one because obviously, right, we're getting more into the spinny card animations. And as much as I know people like to kind of trash a little bit on the spinny animations, they did do the spinny animations quite well. They do them pretty dang well, guys. Like,
I've been hiding my legs too long.
I really like her little, if you see her little staff, it's like spinning around, which is exactly what happens when she throws out her staff and it comes back to her in League of Legends. Kind of get a little bit of callback to that. Honestly, I don't know too much about Lux lore and how this painting is relevant to it. But yeah, like the staff is really cool. You get the flashing effects. It is very like Sistine Chapel-esque. I'll say that Lux is like, she's like a low B in my opinion. The level up animation itself is very clean. I like Fiora as well. Maybe I'm just a sucker for nostalgia, but I do recognize when level up animations are a little bit weaker, but I think Fiora is pretty like solid overall. In my opinion, I like it's also got like kind of the chapel-esque feel, but this gives me very much so like, if you guys ever played, I'm gonna be doing a lot of League references, but if you ever played old League, like old Fiora, where she had her old ult where she was like pew 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 pew, and she would like do the dance, right, where she'd become invulnerable. This reminds me very much so of that. Kind of feels like a callback to that. It's got the little flowers here and everything. I think this is also just a B level up animation IMO. Her Nexus kill animation is also fantastic. They do such a good job with that. But we are basing it based off of level up animations. So I'm gonna put, I think Fiora is like a solid like mid B in my opinion, just a little higher than Lux. I might honestly add an F tier here. Also, I feel like I should like rename these tiers is what I'm thinking, you know? I get that she's cracking out of an egg and everything. I just feel like Anivia's level up animation's kind of bad. It's pretty dang bad in my opinion. Ashes is an interesting one to me. I like the slow development of like the arrow, and I like that like it shoots through. It's very like, it makes a lot of sense with her voice line. Her aim is very true. I mean, she don't miss though. I think my favorite touch for this level up animation though is that the arrow is shooting into the top of the deck. That is my favorite touch on this animation because Ash is creating, she's creating the crystal arrow on top of your deck. You've got the snowflakes, you know, she's Freljord, she's cold, she's got snow. But here we go, cock it back, shoots it right into the top of the deck. I like that. But I think it's just mid. I think it's not as good as like Brahms or anything. It's a mid-level up animation. Should I add a tier below pretty dang bad to like even it out? I feel like I should. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think the composition's fine, but I'm just Tryndamere. On second thought, I think Anivia's might be worse than Tryndamere's. At least Tryndamere's has like pretty decent composition where like you can see the anger. Anivia's is kind of just like the egg, and then it's like wings with the spinny card in between. I like Zed's level up animation. I think it's really fucking cool. The stage, like the background, the shadow, him fucking emerging out of it with his blades, and then pow! You see him just like, he leans forward and slices through you like a bitch. It's like a solid A tier IMO. It's not quite perfection like Lucian's is. It doesn't hit perfection for me, but it is better than Garen's. It's mid to top of A tier for me. Here we go, Yasuo. Listen, I'm unbiased, all right? Unbiased on these level up animations.
I follow only one path, my own.
Unbiased. I think Yasuo's level. Don't tell Yasuo or Jothre that I said this, but I actually think Yasuo's level up animation's pretty fine. I like the fact that it's kind of like, it's got the old Japanese kind of, it's got a Japanese style. You see the page kind of like lift on, and you say this like more traditional style, and then Yasuo is kind of like, shoo! He slices right through it. Which, if you wanna go English teacher, that could be him slicing through tradition and taking his own path. I think it's like bottom of pretty dang good. I think he's like just below Lux in my opinion, but I still think that Lux's animation is better in my opinion. But Yasuo's got he's got a little depth to it. He's right there. He's just a little bit above mid. Why is he slashing a perfectly good painting? Because he's Yasuo. He just does shit like that for some reason. You kind of get like, I don't know what this is in the background, but it kind of looks very Demacian. It's got like a hall and everything. You've got the blade. You've got the little. It's honestly it's pretty dang bad, guys. I love Shen, but it's better than Tryndamere's for sure, but it doesn't hit the mid mark for me.
I'd never keep my guess.
Alright, the music is really good. The music is good, but I'm not a huge fan of the big like blood splatter in the middle of the screen. There's so much they could have. Guys, it's F tier, I'm sorry. It's just like, it's just a big blood splatter on the screen.
And I thought I was already perfect.
Draven's is really good, guys. Oh, Darius, get the fuck out of here. Draven and Zed are like the same tier IMO. I will say, I think Draven goes like right in between Zed and Garen. I think Zed and Draven are very much so equivalent. Like the composition of the level up animation is just great. It's got. I think Darius is pretty dang good. Garen's level up animation is better simply because I like the sword lining up at the end, and I feel like it creates more of a more power. I've always found the blade portion of Katarina's level up really like satisfying when it like the blades go in slow motion. It reminds me of Katarina like jumping up in like slow motion in air, and the blades are like, and she's basically ooh, and then she's like fucking like spinning around and shit and doing a bunch of blade stuff. Honestly, I'm thinking about moving Garen down a bit. I think Katarina's is better than Garen. Garen goes in the mid of pretty dang good IMO. Not Garen. Oh, that's Darius. Sorry.
Ooh, quite a collection.
Ooh. The more that I look at it and the more that I think about it, there's just nothing going on in that level up animation. Like literally there's nothing going on. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. He Sentinel Irelia Terra. Alright, we're going into Ezreal now. I like Ezreal's. I think the model for the gauntlet looks really fucking good, actually. Like right below Yasuo. It's somewhat simple, but the gauntlet looks really fucking good, which makes up for it.
We're doing it.
I love Jinx's level of animation. I love it. It's so unique to her. And I love that the card is like going all crazy and shaking and she's spray painting the entire board. Like I said, it's unique and it's really fucking good. And the card's like shaking like she's spraying up. Oh my god, it's good. It's dang good. Oh fuck, not there. I feel like when I say perfection, I feel like their level up animation could not get any better. Honestly, I genuinely think that this is I think it's really fucking good. Like, Jinx's level of animation is just, it's so rewarding for when you're actually leveling her. It's so unique. It's just like so in line with the character. I feel like they couldn't make it any better. If they had to redo it, I'd be like, no, you can't make this level of animation. And they have the Jinx music. Yeah, it's good. It's perfection. It's just below Lucian in my opinion. I still like Lucian's better, but it's perfection. You can't make it better. That's it. All right, Heimerdinger. So Heimerdinger, if you don't notice, let's like slow this down a little bit. Okay, Timo, get out of here. Heimerdinger, if you notice, he's got the light bulb because he comes up with an idea and his card is working on himself. He's improving himself, right? So you notice the card is turning, it's turning counterclockwise. And then once the card is turning counterclockwise as the card is working on himself, and then it reverses the turn and it goes back clockwise, right? So it doesn't do a full turn, if you notice. So it's like, it kind of like winds itself up and then it goes woof, and it flips back around and Heimerdinger's like, yes! Like, Eureka! I've done it! I've created the most perfect invention, which is, I like it. I think it's good. And I think you have to kind of like look a little bit deeper into it. But yeah, Heimerdinger's at the top of pretty dang good for me. He's either pretty dang good or A tier. The nuts and bolts don't look good. Yeah, he's like pretty dang good. She's like mid. She's just staring at you. She's judging you. Is that what you're wearing today? Okay, that's pretty dang bad. What the fuck? That's what do you mean his level up is so cool? What? It's so short. The little cart, the little spirit horses just go whoop and they disappear into the cart and his cart just spins. You're like backing away slowly, like fuck, and he's like, you thought, bitch. I like it. I think it's probably like that. Elise, oh god. I can picture Elise's level up animation in my head right now. It looks really good. Like, okay. Quinn's like A tier, top A tier. Yeah, the transition to the board is so fucking good. Oh god. It's like basically perfection, isn't it? Quinn is perfection. Quinn is perfection to me. It just hits for me. This is my tier list, damn it. Quinn is Quinn's perfection for me. It just hits so fucking hard. The saplings look good too. Like, the saplings actually look good. They look realistic and everything. That's like A tier to me, honestly. It's pretty, that's A tier. It's so good, so good, so good, so good. It's like with the music and everything, it's like so fucking good. It's got the perfect amount of power, and it's like whenever you level Swain, it just feels good. You're like, damn boy, like I'm in it, you know? Card sinking into the water. You've got the shadow of the shark comes up. You see the Fizz's card spinning in the background. For what Fizz is doing, I think he's pretty good. I think Fizz at the bottom are pretty dang good. I like this. I like Nautilus's. Nautilus is another one of those ones where it's like kind of simple, but like you pull him out because he's the fucking monster. It's not, well, I think it is. I would disagree. I actually think it is kind of hype, especially with the music playing in the background. It feels pretty fucking good. The question is he above or below Darius? He's like same level impact of Darius. He's like right here. It's right here. It's the perfect spot for Nautilus, guys. Okay, we're hitting Twisted Fate territory now, guys. This is another very popular level up animation for a reason. It's like probably the bottom of perfection or the top of A tier, but genuinely, like, it's just so good. It's also, fun fact, I believe last time I checked, it's like one of the longest level up animations in the game. Like the card flipping and the snaps all feel really good. And it's just like when you level up Twisted Fate and you just sit there for like 7 to like 8 seconds, just like bathing in the glory of the fact that you've leveled up your Twisted Fate, it feels really freaking good. They did her so dirty. Okay, so now this might be my bias speaking, but I do kind of like it better than Vladimir's level up animation. It's just like, but then, you know what, you do think about it, why is she a ghost? That makes no sense with her lore, versus at least Vlad's in like a Grand Hall, and Nivea's like an egg. Hecarim's got some sort of spectral rider, right? Okay, Hecarim's is really fucking bad. Hecarim is borderline Sentinel Irelia, guys. Teemo's just not fucking doing anything, alright? She's probably like right there. Why the fuck does he shoot lasers from his mace? It's what, I don't know, a Tarek lore? It's definitely A tier, it's just a matter of where in A tier does it go. I think Tarek might be the top of A tier for me. Holy shit! Has Nocturne's level up animation always been that good? Wait, seriously? That's like S tier. I need to find something bad about it before I think about putting this on S tier. That's like basically perfection. How does it get better than that, guys? Seriously. Like, first of all, you have these little like shadow things coming out, right? Which is perfect. Oh my god, look, this one's like having the time of his fucking life over here. And then you see Nocturne, you're in a forest, and you get a POV of all things, and you're like, and then Nocturne comes fucking out and is like, psh. I will say that I do wish at the end there, maybe the Nocturne slash had a little bit more impact, maybe? Maybe that would make it a little bit better, probably? And the scream at the end, that's the top of A tier. Top of A tier, for sure. Oh my god. The shadow cast over. I don't know what's going on with like the breaking of the rock there, honestly, but this is like fucking amazing. I don't know what's really going on here. You see the shield, and I like how the shield is silhouetted on the card. I think that's really pretty, actually. It's like the same level as Lux's level of animation, in my opinion, but better. It's like an improved Lux. Does that make sense? All right, Diana, I'm not gonna have any bias, I swear to God, even though she's my favorite champion ever. I think even, honestly, even sometimes the bias works against me, because I think I have sometimes a really high expectation for like the level up animation. It's like, I really like the shadow of the moon, I like all this. It's like really, it's like bright almost, even though she's supposed to be a night level up animation. And I know the hands is like a bit awkward, But I really, really like that as she's reaching for it and you see the stars and everything, you see her hand transitions into the moon symbol. And on the top here, you can see the Diana, like, the strike. Honestly, and this isn't biased, I swear, I like Diana's level up animation better than Leona's. But I think it's only slightly better than, like, Lulu's. It's, like, right here, honestly. It might even be right here. Yeah, they're, like, right next to each other. It's perfect for them, right? Dang. I didn't know I'd see the day where I put Lulu over Diana. I love Soraka's level up animation, guys. It's so good, in my opinion. I really like her level up animation. Yo, what's bad about that level up animation, guys? Like, logistically speaking, I think it's pretty good. It's good. It's not like, oh my god, like, fantastic, whatever, but let's be real here, you're leveling a Soraka, right? That's, like, probably the best they could do for a Soraka level up animation, honestly. That's like Tarek tier. It's like right there. Shyvana for me she's better. She's like basically perfection. Shyvana is like the best level up animation of the set for me. For Call of the Mountain, there's a reason why Shyvana is just like one of my favorite champions. Like, it's her level up animation every single time. So good. And the dragon sounds. Dang, it's so good. Fuck. I stand by this. I stand by this. I stand by this. Honestly, I'm sorry, but I like Zoe's level up animation better than Aurelion Sol's. Sue me. Her and Nocturne are like so different, but they're both so good. And I really like the transition for her card too. Oh, it's so fucking good. Okay, top of A. I like that he's just fucking like backflipping fucking like, and he's roaring and my god, it's fucking crazy. I love that one so much. And then this level up animation, he's like fucking leveling up and shit. It's like right here. The Ascended Renekton is like, he's just turning into a big boy. Where the fuck does that go? How do you rank that? I'm at a loss, guys. I don't think Swain is the best level up animation we have out of here on the Perfection board. I'm gonna rearrange Perfection really quickly. I really like Jinx's too. It's just like Quinn's probably here, TF's probably there, Renekton's probably like right about here. Lucian's level up animation is so good. I just love Lucian's level up animation. Honestly, it might be like Quinn maybe? No, I think Lucian's is so much style, it's like power. I love Lucian's. I think Renekton's goes like right about here, just below Quinn, I'm thinking. Oh, Jarvan, why do you have to look like that? Yeah, the model is like kind of atrocious. But the slow-mo and everything, it's like here. Honestly, I think I need to put Tahm Kench in mid. It's not as good as Riven's in my opinion.
Faster than the wind.
The music isn't in this level up animation. They probably just ripped this animation from the release video, but it's making it feel really good, I'll tell you that. Cletus goes right there. Top of A tier. The model looks pretty decent too. I like the unfreezing of the thralls and everything. I think Liz is better than Talia hands down. And like the slow, like the fast to slow shots is like so good. It's like the same level of Nocturne's level up in my opinion. It's like right there. Ah, Kendra's is so good! She's like right there. LeBlanc's is fucking amazing. I'm sorry, guys. It's good.
Everywhere.
It's not perfection.
I am everywhere. I am everyone.
Is it perfect? It's so good. LeBlanc's level up animation is so fucking good, guys. It's amazing. Like, it's like Zoe tier. It's like Zoe level. I think Zoe's level up animation is like fantastic. Also, don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no fucking idea. This just like, it feels comfortable.
I have risen, and with me, Shurima.
Shurima. I actually think Azir's level 2 animation is better than his level 1. He's like the only Ascended champion where I think this one's better. Because people see have seen Azir level up so much, and after Azir Irelia, then we had like Mono Shurima too. So Azir's just been leveling up for days, right? you have to think past like the, oh god, Azir's leveling up again, right? And you like roll your eyes. It's that Azir's level up animation is actually good. It's got like the cool like whoa whoa, like the Sun Guardian sounds, you know, like it's like this, is it better than Renekton's level 1? Honestly, dare I say it, I think it's honestly like perfection. Shuriman Emperor says based take. Yeah, I actually think it goes above Swain. It's really good. Is it above Shyvana? No, I like Shyvana's composition better. Genuinely? That's a fucking good level up animation. That's a good fucking level up animation. I'm sorry. And the transition? Look at her face. Her face looks fine. The hair is a little bit awkward. But this is such a pretty level up animation. I think it's right below TF. I feel like maybe I should put her top of A though. I shouldn't be putting too many champions in perfection. What they're doing, like the slow-mo, the woo, you couldn't do it better. But the model is pretty jank. She's like right there, pretty dang good. Or the bottom of A tier, probably. All right, now we're hitting Lurk. So now we gotta hit Pike, of course. I like that the end of the level up animation there is the same as level 2 art. The model looks pretty decent too. I would put Pike like, I think Pike is better than Nocturnes maybe? Pike goes right between Zoe and LeBlanc for me. Right here. You will serve. Okay, there's no music in that level of animation, by the way, obviously. That one's also, honestly, I think Viego's is kind of bad. I at least thought Echo's was better. I actually think Viego's is kind of bad. Well, Viego level up is like game ending. You win the game when Viego levels up. And when you level him up with that animation, I don't know, I don't feel it. I think Viego is like right here. He's schmid.
I'll make you proud. No hero, huh? Guess I'll finish this one.
I get that what she's trying to do, but she looks nothing like Poppy. I'd even go as far to put Poppy like here, maybe. I don't like Poppy. Yeah, we'll keep Poppy right there. I like her below Trundle between Callista. Is that perfection is the real question, though. That level up animation's so fucking good. I say that for all the ones that I think are good. I'm like, it's so fucking good. Veigar is very Veigar, and I love that. It's very close to the top of A tier, or it's at the bottom of perfection. Here. I think Veigar is genuinely right here above Jinx. I think Veigar and Jinx, like if we were to give awards out to these cards, I think that like Veigar and Jinx would win, they would win the awards for like best personality in a level up animation that like fits their character, in my opinion. What the fuck is that? Who is she?
Bye-bye, bad guys!
Who is she? Who is that? Because that's her as Hela and Tristana. That's all I'm gonna say. God damn. There's a part where her body is like really fucking long. It's so sad because Tristana literally has nothing going for her. Are we really genuinely saying that Hakram's level up animation's better than this? I feel like Sion should get his own tier, honestly. Yeah, this is perfect. He goes right there, War. I think the first level up animation is better than the second one. It's just like, when you see the eyes glow, it's fucking fantastic.
She found us.
She found us. Okay, Akshan, I didn't want to see you. This, and then you see the eyes flash as he's like, yeah, Xerath is good. Xerath's level 1 is really freaking good though. I would put it top of A tier. I actually don't think this level up animation is A tier. It's pretty dang good though. It's like alright. It's pretty dang good. It's there. Yeah. We're gonna leave that there. I like this. Ziggs looks really good in his animation too. Like he looks just like Ziggs. It's like above Schmillion for me. Actually, it's like right up. It's right there. I think Lissandra's is slightly better, I will say, but it's right above Schmillion. Schmillion. Ari's animation looks pretty. I like the heart change. It's a pretty animation. I mean, like, you don't see it that often. There's not really a ton happening here. I kind of wish there was maybe something a little bit more happening.
The world's heart beats with mine.
Yeah, I think with Ari, I kind of did expect that she would be doing more, like dashing and stuff. She's just kind of like sitting there and looking good. She's like looking. It's like, that is very like definition of mid, isn't it? Did they name him McDonald's to him?
Body Galileo, I'd like to see you try spooky joy in person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, he's Rise tier, but he's not. Is he as bad as Tristana? He's like worse than Tristana. Whoop! And then you see him running and he's like transforming. And the little sounds, I like it. I like it a lot. I think Nars is, it's probably like close to the top of pretty dang good, or like the bottom of A tier is what I'm thinking. Probably right about here is what I'm thinking.
I hear it now, the thunderous applause.
Jins is really fucking good. Like, right there. He's right there. I say he's like right between Vagar and Jinx. It's a good fucking level up animation, that's it. Like, I genuinely don't think you could make it any better. Oh, it's a 0.5, it's a 0.75 speed, oops. There's something missing in Alawi's level up animation for me. Also, I don't think the model for Alawi's face looks that good. It's like matte to me. She's like right here, between Akshan and Simmer. With Bard, you can see him traveling through. There's Shyvana's level up animation, yep. And you can see Galio, your boy Galio, good old Galio in the level up animation. And you can see Azir leveling up here. And fucking Shurima, goddammit. Bard's kind of just like traveling through it all, which is like absolutely perfect for what Bard is trying to do. Right there. It's a perfect level up animation for Bard. But yeah, I feel like it does take a little bit of time to notice that kind of thing and everything. We saw the Galio level, so it's not perfect. Exactly. So you saw Shyvana at the very top, but then Galio's the very bottom, so it balances itself out, and so he puts himself at the bottom of perfection.
Time will make something totally new.
It's got good power too. She's like the bottom of perfection, top of A. I think she deserves to be in the top of A for sure. I'm gonna leave her there. The setting is very good. Oh, for sure. I wish it did have music. I'm gonna keep her here. I like her here. I like the dash forward. I like the step, but I don't like the model there. So I like everything about the level up animation until the very end when you can see the model and the body looks like super awkward. But I do like the tentacle, the things going. Bottom of A, top pretty dang good. So it's like the booba jiggle. The booba jiggle makes it pretty funny. I respect that they added that in. She's like right there for me, right here. It's pretty sad. I like this. Kane himself just doesn't look that good. I don't know. I was just let down by the Kane level up animation. I was expecting so much more, so I don't know if my expectations are hindering my view here. I think he's like the top of pretty dang bad. But the ending is so good. The ending of that level up animation is so fantastic. Right here, right? Because now you're choosing between Rost and the blue Kane, and I love that. And I love the slap. The model is bad though. Probably like right there, maybe at the bottom of mid. I think that's fine. So then we miss these two, skip those two, go to Master Yi now.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
That's A tier. What the hell? I've never seen a Master Yi level up. Why is he actually like why is that like a good level up animation? What the fuck? It's like better than Talia. Dang, we gotta level up our Master Yis more often now, don't we? God damn! She's like flipping a book and she gets all happy. Very cute. She's like Yumi kind of, but I actually think Yumi's level up animation is better. I really like the portal here, and as she flies in, jumps up, The model on Nora looks fantastic though. She's like flipping the pages and she gets excited. The model is fantastic on Nora. It's like Yumi's level up, honestly. But she's not doing as much. That kind of makes sense for Nora. She pushes up her glasses. It's very cute. The model looks fantastic on this. I think Nora's pretty dang good, actually. I like it. I like her. Yeah, she's an old lady. What more can she do, goddammit?
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
Holy hell, that fucking slaps! It's a hot girl summer out here, bitch!
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
Wow, the angles on that are perfect. It's like very reminiscent of Gwen's level up animation. It's very similar, honestly. Like the way that it's orchestrated, but the angles are just better. I think the Jax level up animation is as good as it gets. Bottom of perfect. Not as good as Bard's. The hammer's really cool. The burning up effect, he's grabbing his hammer. Big boy swings big hammer. I mean, that's like all he's doing. He's woo, woo. And maybe that's appropriate for Ornn, honestly. He's just like at the top of mid. Honestly, he's better. He's over Ari because he's doing more than Ari. Yeah, mid. Take that, Ari.
That was great. Now let's really bring it.
Yeah. Seraphine's level up animation is good. It's really fucking good, guys. I'm sorry, it's good. Really 14. War. It's so good, and the art style is like different almost, and I love it. Like, holy shit, like they went so fucking hard on Seraphine's level up animation, and for what? Damn it, why? It slaps. Jace, get out of here. No one wants to see you. Oh my god, it's good. I'm sorry. They knew we'd be seeing it often. Yeah, it's fucking good. It's perfection. I'm sorry, guys. It's good. It's not in war tier, okay? What? The Seraphine level up animation is like some of the best that we've seen. I'm serious. In terms of level, it's okay. So biased. I'm not. I don't even like Seraphine that much. Listen, guys. Listen. It's so fucking good. Like, I believe that she goes right above Vhagar. Let me think for a second. Vayne is like one of my favorite level up animations in the game. Genuinely. It looks really good. It's better than... I know I just went on a whole like Seraphine rant, but Vayne's level up animation is better than Seraphine's. She's fighting a blood-cursed harpy. Her model looks amazing. It looks perfect. The model does not get better. I love the composition of this level up animation. Holy shit, like... She looks back as she's running, she's fighting blood-cursed harpy, and the zoom in as it's... Oh. Yeah. This is like what I want out of a level up animation.
All must end. I am doom.
They just keep giving us banger after banger. What the fuck, guys? He is Doom. He is the moment. He is everything. Dang! Like, this is so fucking... Oh my god, my headphones... It's like right here for me, probably. Like right below Azir level 3, but above Swain. I love this. Beautiful.
On wings of fire, hope ascends.
Okay, honestly, if it just stopped there, the Kayle level up animation would be perfect. But then they show her face, and I regret everything. It just needed to cut off a little sooner, guys. Like right there. Budget Thanos. God, this fucking guy, this person who posts the YouTube videos is based.
But the people can be saved. I cannot stand by in the face of apocalypse.
My name is Rise. I am the Rune Mage. What is he cooking? He's cooking up the bottom of the tier list. Let's go. Woo! I don't need to say anything more about Rise. He's just, it's called the Rise tier for a reason, alright guys? We're just gonna leave it at that. You don't understand! Feast your eyes, chat! Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this nice, wonderful 4-hour journey. It's been a real one. I hope that y'all enjoyed this tier list content. I had a really fun time doing this. It passed by fast, but I'm really exhausted now. Yeah.